You've tried everything. You've read articles, watched videos, maybe even gone to counseling, but your wife still says you don't understand her. Conversations still end in frustration. You still feel like you're speaking different languages. What if I told you that transforming your marriage communication isn't about learning complex techniques or having perfect conversations? It's about 5 simple daily habits that, when practiced consistently, will completely change how your wife experiences you. By the end of this video, you'll have these 5 habits and know exactly how to start implementing them today. The problem with most communication advice is that it focuses on what to say during conflict or crisis. But great communication in marriage isn't built during arguments. It's built in the small, everyday moments when nothing dramatic is happening. These 5 habits create the foundation that makes every other conversation easier, safer, and more connected. Habit number 1 is the 2-minute morning check-in. Before your day gets crazy, before phones and distractions take over, spend 2 minutes making eye contact with your wife and asking one simple question: what do you need from me today to feel supported? This isn't about logistics or schedules. It's about emotional attunement. You're starting the day by showing that her emotional well-being matters to you. Even if she says nothing, the question itself communicates care and availability. Habit 2 is pausing before responding. When she shares something emotional, count to 3 before speaking. This simple pause prevents you from jumping into fix-it mode or defensive reactions. In those 3 seconds, ask yourself, what is she really needing right now? This habit alone will prevent more arguments than any communication technique you could learn. Habit 3 is daily validation without being asked. Find one moment each day to acknowledge something real about her experience. I noticed how patient you were with the kids today during that meltdown, or you handled that difficult phone call really well. This isn't generic praise. It's specific recognition that shows you're actually paying attention to her daily life and emotional reality. Habit 4 is the phone-free 10 minutes. Every day, create 10 minutes where you're fully present without any digital distractions. Sit with her, ask about her day, but not the surface stuff. Ask, what was the emotional high or low of your day? Then practice what I call curiosity listening. Ask follow-up questions that show genuine interest in her inner world. No advice, no solutions, just presence and curiosity. The 5th habit is the bedtime reconnection. Before sleep, spend 2 minutes acknowledging the day together. Ask, did we feel like a team today? Or simply say, I'm grateful I get to do life with you. This creates emotional closure and reminds both of you that you're partners, not just people managing logistics together. Here's why these habits work so powerfully. They create what psychologists call emotional deposits in your relationship. Every time you practice one of these habits, you're building trust, safety, and connection. Your wife starts to experience you as someone who truly sees her, values her emotional world, and consistently shows up with presence rather than just physical availability. The key is consistency over intensity. Don't try to do all 5 perfectly starting tomorrow. Pick 2 that feel most natural and commit to them for 2 weeks. Once they become automatic, add the others. These aren't complicated skills, but they require intentional practice until they become your natural way of connecting. Most men think they need to have deep, meaningful conversations to improve communication. But these simple habits create the emotional safety that makes those deeper conversations possible. When your wife feels consistently seen and valued in small moments, she naturally becomes more open, more vulnerable, and more willing to share her real thoughts and feelings with you. Remember, transformation happens through repetition, not perfection. Start with one habit today. Your marriage doesn't need a complete overhaul. It needs consistent daily deposits of emotional presence and care. Comment below and let me know what you are currently struggling with in your communications with your wife. Click the link in the first comment or check my bio to discover an ebook that can help improve your communication with your wife.